Hello everybody, this is Justin the Snap-on Junkie, and today I'd like to show you three different types of vice gripping type pliers. Kind of show you the brands that I own and what the differences kind of are for you guys out there in the world. So the first one we'll start out with here is just the regular needle nose 6-inch vice grips. Now these are pretty good. They have really good teeth. But their build quality has probably gotten shittier over the years. And if you can kind of see that this is kind of loose right here. It's kind of wobbly and not very good. And the teeth don't line up all that great. You got to move it around. So I don't know if that's because of the loose quality. And, you know, every time you use vice grips, they can fall out there or whatever. But this is just the regular 6-inch needle nose vice grips brand. This would be comparable to the Snap-on or the Blue Point Snap-on ones. Very similar. They make them for Snap-on or for Blue Point. So that's the vice grips ones. Okay, now we're moving on to the Knipex 6-inch needle nose vice grips. And these have just a little bit different style. They have a bigger opening here, and as you can see that the nose comes together pretty good. And these don't have a spot for you to cut like wire or anything like that like the vice grip ones do. This model doesn't have that. And what I can tell you about the Knipex ones are that how you release them is, instead of like vice grips, you lift up. This you push down, which I think is a lot better system. And then something else I found out about the Knipex ones, you cannot pull this out. So you never have to worry about them, you know, falling apart on you when you're using them. And their build quality is really good. There is no loosening of the handle here. This thing doesn't move around all that much. These are actually really nice. So that's just a different type of brand. Okay, and then the last brand that I own is the Gripon 6-inch ones. Now these are very similar to the high dollar Snap-ons ones that you buy. They're exactly the same thing. So we can assume that the Snap-on ones are built all the same. Now these again have a release. They release down, okay? And other like the Knipex ones, you can get these to come out and come apart. That's one thing that I noticed. And again, the build quality on these is really nice. The teeth design, this is more like a duckbill type needle nose plier here, which is pretty good. If you had to weld something, you would get more clamping force there. And I also like that they have this little jam nut on there. So you can, you know, adjust it to the type of, you know, how tight you want these to clamp around your fastener or whatever you're clamping to. And then no matter what, if you tighten this jam nut up, you don't have to worry about this backing out. You know how sometimes that happens. So that's the needle nose style. Now we come on to the regular, these are 7-inch Knipex, again, just to show you a little bit different. And these have the ones that you can cut here, you know, and again, you can't get them apart, which is nice. I like these Knipex ones for that reason. And they have a nice little rubber thing on here to do that, and you could cut wire with these if you had to. So again, these are high dollar build quality. You know, they don't rattle around up in this general area very much and stuff like that. All right, now I'll show you the Gripons. Now this is a 10-inch one because I don't have a 7-inch model that compares to this, or really a 7-inch vice grips. So these are the Gripon ones. Again, these teeth are really sharp, and I think they're induction hardened because I've tried a couple of these, not this pair, but another pair, and they, you know, they seem to stay sharper longer than the regular vice grip ones. So these are, you know, the Gripon ones, and they come in this nice epoxy coat color, which is pretty cool too. And then we get into the regular 10-inch regular vice grip ones. Again, these are a little used. The teeth are still pretty good. But again, you can see that, you know, they're really wobbly. So when you're out there, you know, wanting to buy these type of vice grip pliers, you never know between, you know, them and build quality, because that's the only thing that is really different that I found in all these. The teeth are all very similar. They all grip about the same. It's just a little bit different price range, and that's when you get the build quality. Like I think the Knipex and the Gripon ones are probably about $10 more, but you know, they have a little bit different features. So that's my review of these type of vice gripping type pliers. You know, guys, remember, like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and also check out my Instagram at the Snap-on Junkie, and go to my website, thesnaponjunkie.com. We got stickers for sale, and we have sweatshirts if you guys would like to purchase those. That would help me out. That helps support this channel and lets me give you guys better quality videos, and it lets me review more things. So it'd be greatly appreciated if you guys would go there and purchase some of these items. So again, thank you for watching my video today, guys.